Well, that's kinda take a while. Anyways, this is the Hunger Games 8. And if you remember my last Hunger Games that was deleted because of someone. The first character is Chris Pratt. You probably know him. And then we also got SpongeBob, who is one of the 3 poll winners like I mentioned. But then we also got Eddie's brother from Ed and Eddie's Big Picture Show, a villain who won one of my polls. I'm surprised that people chose Eddie's brother over freaking the devil or even Ganondorf. Just Eddie's brother. But then, and the third one is, well, Terrence. Like, this guy is humongous. So I think he poses a huge threat. District 3 is Ashiko. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And we also got Steven. Once again from the Roblox game. Now let's continue. Next up is Brock Bum. You know, the guy with the gun, shoots kitchen, destroy kitchen stuff to make it clean. You know that guy. But then we also got Octus. Like, I don't know who this character. But now we got Upin and Ipin. If you don't know who Upin and Ipin is, check out the show. It's pretty good. But we also got Aphmau, we got Ian. We last time got Aphmau. We last time have Ian. And now we have Zane from Aphmau. He also kind of pulled out a threat because unlike Ian, he actually has a lot. Unlike Ian, where he can beat Ian in a fight, and unlike Aphmau, who Aphmau only uses abilities to push some random ability that she has to beat her opponents, Zane just uses his strength all the way. So I think he's gonna be a lot more stronger compared to the others, but not everyone. We also got Ringrock from Pokemon, and we also got Mr. WPNZ. Is this how you pronounce his name? I don't know. I don't really watch much about SNG4. But now we got Ed. Since I'm making these videos, I can choose any character I want. Well, characters I can also bring back. So I bring back Ed. And also Tom and Jerry. Like, you obviously know these guys. If you watched the second Hunger Games, you probably know them. But then we also got Sylvester and Tweety. These characters I did not bring back, nor they were in the originals. But it's still cute. Anyways, we also got Kitty White. You're probably saying, bro, that's Hello Kitty. Kitty White is her real name. Like, I literally heard about it. Now we also got the man himself, SNG4. Because we obviously need to have SNG4. We literally got freaking Mr. Puzzles in the first one. We also need more, and we also got SNG4 Mario in the fourth one. So we obviously need to have SNG4 in this. But we also got Chomper from Plants vs. Zombies. This guy can devour stuff, so I think he's gonna pose much of a threat by eating some of these characters. Now we got Hammer Bro from freaking Mario. Like, I don't even know the characters. I was not expecting myself to add Hammer Bro. But I think he'll have an advantage. Bro can spam hammers. We also got Cuphead. Specifically Cuphead from the Cuphead show. A golden card show on Netflix. Anyways, we also got Link and Loud from the Loud House. If Bro go on some of the most wacky adventures, including the movies, then he probably could survive here. We also have... I also bring back Steve, specifically from the Minecraft movie. And yes, that's Jack's Black casting Steve. So I think it's technically a return of Jack Black, but it's also Steve at the same time. But since we need a female YouTuber, I have Jaden, a famous female YouTuber. But finish off the list is Min Min from ARMS. Let's get started. At the tribute stand of the podium, the horn sounds. Min Min runs away from the cornucopia. Akir grabs a backpack and retreats. Jaden runs away from the cornucopia. Upin grabs a backpack and retreats. Eddie's brother runs away from the cornucopia. Tom and Jerry gathers as much food as they can. So the two characters had to pronounce as a they and not he or she or whatever bullcrap. But still Tom and Jerry. Makes sense because Tom and Jerry usually look for food. SAG4 takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Now's bro gonna pull out his Mountain IQ mode. Bro takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Bro, you literally have a gun. Terrence runs away from the cornucopia and Hammer Bro and Kitty White fights for a bag. Hammer Bro gets out and retreats. How did Hammer Bro lose to Kitty White? She doesn't even have any weapons. You literally have a freaking hammer. Anyways, SpongeBob runs away from the cornucopia. Smart. Ed runs into the cornucopia and hides. Smart. Steve clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Steven snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Chris Pratt runs away from the cornucopia and Cuphead, Sylvester, and Otto and Rocco share everything they gather before running. Oh, okay. Mr. WPNZ stays in the cornucopia for resources. Lincoln Loud runs away from the cornucopia. Zane runs away from the cornucopia, and Chomper grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Okay, so no deaths so far, I think. I don't know. Day 1. Steven tries to spearfish with a trident. Octo discovers a cave. Ashko overhears Lincoln and Hammerbro talking in the distance. Steve traveled to higher ground. Rock sprains his ankle while running away from Chomper. You literally are a rock. Kitty White picks flowers. SpongeBob hunts for other tributes. 80's brother fishes. Zane receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tom and Jerry thinks about home. Chris Pratt pushes Upin and Eben off a cliff during a knife fight. The Chris Pratt commits child murder. SNG4, Bron, and this is W fight get into a fight. Bron triumphantly kills them both. What? How could Bro kill SNG4 and WPNZ? Like, I thought these two guys are way powerful. And Bro only kills them using a gun. These guys literally can pull up anything. Cuphead discovers the river. Min Min steals from Jaden when she isn't looking. Sylvester and Tweety collects food from a tree. Ed and Terrence team up together for the day. Okay, two strong characters team up. Two very strong characters team up. Cool. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Upin and Epin, District 5. SNG4, District 9. And Mr. WPNC, District 6. Night 1. Terrence sets up camp for the night. Lincoln Loud and Chris Pratt sleeps in shifts. Natsuko convinces Ed to snuggle with her. Huh? I don't know. I don't know if it's cute or strange. Steve cries himself to sleep. Min Min passes out from exhaustion. Zane tried to treat his infections. Cuphead falls to the pit and dies. Are you kidding me right now? Frog and SpongeBob run into each other but decide to choose for the night. What's gonna happen? Bro fades Kitty White, Steven, and Tom and Jerry away from his fire. Jaden thinks about home. Chomper and Sylvester and Tweety hold hands. 2 of them holding hands. Hammer Bro is awoken by nightmares. Eddie's brother receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. And Octos receive a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Jaden collects food from a tree. Chomper sprains his ankle while running away from Steven. Bro, you can eat. Terrence overhears Chris Pratt and Kitty White talking in the distance. Steve scares Otis off. Zane makes a wooden spear. Eddie's brother constructs a shack. Sylvester and Tweety severely injures Samuel, but puts him out of his misery. Holy crap, these two literally do kill. Men and travel to higher ground. SpongeBob receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Annika sprains her ankle while running away from Ed. I thought you two are kind. Why are you running away from Ed's goofy bad? Like, bro's so kind. Bro receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Tom and Jerry hunts for other tributes. Lincoln Loud fishes. And Bro is pricked by thorns for picking berries. You are a rock! How do you injure yourself? By a freaking wood. Okay, anyways. 2 cannon shots can be heard at a distance. Cuphead, District 10, and Hammer Bro, District 10. Night 2. Terrence fades Tom and Jerry, Zane, and Chomper away from his fire. Bro probably scared them. Min sees a fire but stays hidden. Chris Pratt tends to Ed's wounds. Rock starts a fire. Octo's closes food before putting his fire out. SpongeBob starts a fire. Jaden receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lincoln, Lau, Steven, and Sylvester and Tweety discuss the game to what might happen in the morning. Okay, interesting. Hold it. Okay, now that's good. Now that's better. Balrog looks at the night sky. Kitty White tends to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Steve goes to sleep. Eddie's brother and Akka tell stories about themselves to each other. Day 3. Lincoln picks flowers. Actives explodes the arena. Tom and Jerry accidentally detonates a landmine. Are you kidding me right now? Bro, decapitate SpongeBob with a sword? Are you kidding me right now again? Eddie's brother overhears Brock and Zane talking in the distance. Sylvester and Tweety chases Steven. Jaden tends to Chopper's wounds. Chris Pratt makes a wooden spear. Steve sees smoke rising for the distance but decides not to investigate. Akka, Terrence, Kitty White, Ed, and Min hunt for other tributes. Oh, goofy. 2 cannon shots can be heard at a distance. Tom and Jerry, District 7, and SpongeBob, District 1. Are you kidding me right now? You gotta be kidding. And said that SpongeBob killing Lincoln Loud, Zane, and Steven? Holy crap. And plus Ed. Like, bro, it's the chat now. And he freaking blow up Lincoln Loud, Zane, and Steven. Bro, Ed is the Chad. I knew that Ed can pull this off. I don't think I should say this right now because I don't know what's gonna happen. Octus and Chris Pratt holds hands. Cute. Steve is awoken by nightmares. Jaden cries herself to sleep. Axel, Sylvester, and Tweety and Min track down and kill Kitty White. What is going on? Ron has out from exhaustion. Eddie's brother and Rocco talked about the tributes still alive. And Terrence tracked down and killed Chomper. I'm not surprised there because Chomper cannot beat Terrence in a fight. Day 4. Terrence collects food from a tree. Noah questions his sanity. Steve questions his sanity. Aska camouflages herself in the bushes. Min travels to higher ground. Erika questions his sanity. Why are there 6 people? Barack, Chris Pratt, Sylvester, and Tweety, and Eddie's brother successfully ambush and kills Jaden, Ed, and Co. What? No, they can't be happening. These guys killed these guys while I was rooting. Well, Sylvester and Tweety are the Chads, but Chris Pratt, Eddie's brother, the winner of the last Hunger Games, and the guy from the movie went against these guys. How? 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Lincoln Loud, District 11. Zane, District 5. Steven, District 3. Kitty White, District 8. Chomper, District 9. Jaden, District 12. Ed, District 7. And Octave, District 4. At least Ed has a good run. After all. Night 4. Terrence, Eddie's brother, Brock, and Chris Pratt sleep in shifts. Nuka starts a fire. Sylvester and Tweety cries themselves to sleep. Brock looks at the night sky and Min screams for help, and Steve loses sight of where he is. Defeat. The cornucopia is ready for food supplies, weapons, and memos for the tribute families. Brock decides not to go to the feast. Brock tracked down and killed Terrence! Are you kidding me? Min decide not to go to the feast. Chris Pratt severely injures Steve and leaves him to die. Are you kidding me? Little did I not go to the feast. Sylvester and Tweety decide not to go to the feast. Eddie's brother decide not to go to the feast. What? Day 5. Burrock and Min work together. Chris Pratt runs away from Burrock. Sylvester and Tweety fishes. Eddie's brother scares are cut off. 2 cannon shots and we heard a distance. Terrence, District 2, and Steve, District 11. Are you kidding me right now? Night 5. Sylvester and Tweety receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Burrock, Min, Chris Pratt, and Burrock sleeps in shifts. Aka receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Eddie's brother receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 5. Burrock, Eddie's brother, and Min race Chris Pratt's camp where he's hunting. Sylvester and Tweety convinces Burrock not to kill him, only to kill him and kill them. Only to kill him instead. Sylvester and Tweety are on the roll with this one, and plus 1 cannon shot can be heard at distance. Rock, District 6. Night 6. Eddie's brother attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Min attempts to start a fire but is also unsuccessful. Burrock starts a fire. There is no way you say that they start a fire with these two. Okay, anyways. Sylvester and Tweety receive clean water from an unknown sponsor. Chris Pratt destroys Elka's supplies while while she is asleep. I think it's revenge for what. Day 7. Elka discovers the river. Burrock stabs Sylvester and Tweety with a tree branch. This guy is insane. Chris Pratt travels to higher ground. Eddie's brother tends to Min's wounds, something that Eddie's brother wouldn't do. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Sylvester and Tweety, District 8. At least these two also have a good run. Night 7. Alco quietly, Brom tried to treat his infections. Min thinks about winning. Eddie's brother repeatedly stabs Chris Pratt with the devil's size. Day 8. Burrock sees smoke right in the distance but decides not to investigate. Min picks flowers. Alco practices archery, and Eddie's brother sees the smoke rats in the distance but decides not to investigate. 1 cannon shot can be heard at distance. Chris Pratt, District 1. Night 8. Alco receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Eddie's brother sees the fire but stays hidden. Burrock is unable to start a fire but sleeps without warmth, and Min sinks herself to sleep. Day 9. Min receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Elsa kills Eddie's brother with a hatchet, and Burrock dies from an infection. Wait a second, who will be the winner? Wait a second, 2 female characters. There are 2 female characters. But which female character will win this? 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Eddie's brother, District 2, and Brockbum, District 4. Let's see which female character will win. Asuka kills Min with her own weapon? Wait a second, so that means Asuka from District 3 won. The winner is Asuka from District 3. In total, Asuka has 3 kills. The others literally have 4 kills. Chris Pratt, Sylvester, and Tweety literally had the most kills, having a total of 6 freaking kills. 6 kills from Sylvester and Tweety. I knew they have a good run, but had to be put down. Unfortunately. At least some of the other characters able to have their own time to shine, while the Billow ones does not do well. Obviously did not do well, but Ed also did pretty well. Ed also actually did well. I thought Ed was gonna be a bit lower, but I'm surprised that Ed actually made it this far. And I'm surprised that Sylvester and Tweety has the most kills. Well, I shouldn't also be surprised at the same time because that these two are Looney Tune characters. And I'm surprised that Eddie's brother are able to make it this far. Okay, like, bro, why SpongeBob had to be so low? He couldn't be a lot more higher. And you, but still, Ask won, so I should have been whining. By the way, it's the end, so see you later. And by the way, comment down which character do you want to see appear in the next Hunger Games. But I'll be doing my next Revive Hunger Games, so stay tuned for that. See ya.